Hi everyone, I'm Sue, and this is our granddaughter Bo.
I'm Ricardo, and this is That's Amore, Family Edition. We're going to start off today with a porcini mushroom risotto, okay? We're going to get the porcini mushrooms going because you usually buy porcini mushrooms dry like this. You just have to reconstitute them in a little bit of warm water. So we're going to get that going here.
What's in this pot?
This is mushroom stock. Now, you say, where am I going to get mushroom stock? Well, if you go to your local international grocer, you're going to probably find a bunch of different stocks there. But to find mushroom stock is a little bit trickier, but not impossible. And once you get those little cubes, they're fantastic to just throw in with a little bit of water, and then you have yourself some beautiful mushroom stock, which is perfect for a recipe such as this. Okay?
Don't you love cooking for the family, Ricardo?
Yes.
I thought a little pause there.
I love it when my mom and dad cook for the family.
Well, of course. Who doesn't like it when their mom and dad cooks?
I know. But so we're going to get the risotto started in a pan like this. Once again, I started with a little bit of grapeseed oil. We're going to do shallots and butter. When we strain this, we're going to save this liquid. I'm going to put this into our mushroom stock as well. So we are going to use arborio rice. Once again, when you're in your international grocer and you're looking for mushroom stock, you're going to look for arborio rice. There really is not much of a substitute for this. So once your shallots and butter are doing this, you'll want to toss in your rice. Wine is really good right here. A little bit of white wine just to make sure there's enough liquid in your pan.
Soften it up.
I like adding a little bit of salt and pepper right now. Not a lot, but just a little, so that the salt and pepper infuses into the rice. And then we can flavor to taste at the end. So basically all we're going to do here now with this rice is, as required, we are going to ladle hot stock into it and cook it slowly. So that's going to, the stock I put in there is going to reduce. Once it's almost all evaporated, we're going to add some more stock. This process continues for approximately 20 minutes until your rice is going to be al dente. The mushrooms should be ready now. So I'm just going to strain them, reserve the liquid. You want to put these on your cutting board. Throw that into there. So we're going to add the porcini mushrooms into there. Doesn't that look good, Bo?
Yeah.
Oh, yes.
She'd prefer a bottle or a breast.
So we're going to go for about 15-20 minutes like this. When your risotto is just about finished, it's going to look something like this. The mushroom stock has bled into the arborio rice as it turns it a beautiful shade of brown.
Just caramelized in it, didn't it? It was
Absolutely.
gorgeous.
Okay, so we are going to take it off the heat now. And this will stop the cooking process because the butter will cool down the risotto. And just some grated Parmesan cheese here. And you're just going to stir that in. This is truffle oil. It's fantastic. It smells earthy. Goes with mushrooms.
Yeah.
You drizzle it over top. How much? About a half a tablespoon, I think. Fresh Reggiano Parmesan. Porcini mushroom risotto.
Thank you, Grandpa.
Thank you, honey. This is my mother, Connie, and I call her Mom. She has a wonderful recipe for cauliflower. I'm just heating up some grapeseed oil, and I blanched off a head of cauliflower, and I cut them into small little pieces. We make a mixture here, a batter that we made, basically with flour, some milk, baking powder, salt and pepper, and now we're ready to go with that. You want to have about a pancake mixture. The recipe is available in my cookbook as well.
I have to use my hand too, eh?
That's okay, Ma. Everyone uses their hands. So this oil is pretty hot.
Yeah, it's pretty hot.
That's
oil.
okay.
It's pretty hot.
I got it turned down, Ma, don't you worry. That's all we're doing is browning them and putting a batter on. So when you have it at about this one here is done. As my mom keeps throwing them in here, you see how well we work together? Like I say, you can make these ahead of time. Definitely serve that room temperature is the way to go. They don't have to be piping hot. Basically, this is just a treat that we end up having whenever we go to dinner at my parents' house. And when this comes out, it rarely makes it to dinner time. That's good, Ma, like that.
It's good like that?
You bet. And once we have them golden brown, they're pretty much ready to go. That's why we blanched our cauliflower to begin with. Otherwise, you'd have raw cauliflower right now. This is cauliflower fritti, fried cauliflower, and it's a beautiful dish here. You can just throw a little garnish on there if you like. They're ready to go. Let's try one, Ma. Let's see if you made them good.
Good.
Now that's cauliflower.
Good.
Okay, now we're going to make some Greek chicken, which is a wonderful family dish. It's also known as roast chicken. A wonderful Greek lady taught me this recipe, and this is one of the only recipes I taught to my mom. So she makes it all the time too, but I've made it a few hundred times more than her, so I think mine's a little better than yours.
Okay.
It's not hard to make.
That's fine.
I use chicken thighs. Just going to put some oil in there, maybe about a tablespoon. Got about a quarter cup of lemon juice. This is what sort of makes it Greek chicken. The Greeks love cooking with lemon juice. Chicken stock. You can just buy a Tetra pack of chicken stock, or you can make your own. Just, you know, here we have an organic chicken broth, which is wonderful. At the restaurant, we always make our own stock, and I always have it available. But in your home, we understand if you just need to go out and buy some. So you're going to sort of coat the chicken about half in liquid, halfway up. So I have chicken stock and lemon juice and olive oil in there. And it's all we're going to do is, once again, with my salt, pepper, chili peppers. They're so fantastic. And now we're going to use a little bit of oregano. Mom, if you want to mix those up upside down and then turn them back skin side up. So you just mix all of this up in there. And there we go. We're going to put a lid on it. Unless I'm baking, I always keep my oven at 400 degrees. If you find that a little bit too hot, go 375. So we're going to fire this in the oven for about an hour and 15 minutes or so. And what will happen there is those juices will go into the chicken, making it fall off the bone chicken. And here's our chicken here. After an hour and 15 minutes, you take the lid off and then you brown the tops as I've done here. If you want to be leery about the skin, you can take the skin off just before you serve it. This is where you add your dried oregano on top. This is good, isn't it, Ma? You like this dish. Are you serving this to me tonight?
Well, no, not that tonight.
No?
Another time.
And this is really simple. We do this at the restaurant all the time. Gorgeous roast chicken, which I'm telling you falls right off the bone. I have fresh oregano here for a garnish. You have yourself some gorgeous roast chicken. Tune in next time on That's Amore as we finish off our family meal with my mother's polpette meatballs and a classic tiramisu you don't want to miss.